Okay, we are placing a intravenous catheter in Chocolate here. He was diagnosed abnormal for CPLI, so he's going to stay with us for supportive care and fluids. We're going to go ahead and start our catheter here. We're going to start with it looks like he's already got a little section shaved from a previous catheter. We're going to go ahead and shave a 1 to 2 inch space here. I'm going to remove all the hair from the site. We're going to scrub 3 times with Chlorhex scrub. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to apply a little alcohol. And I'm being careful to make sure that when I scrub, I do not scrub the top portion, bringing the contamination towards the catheter site. So you want to make sure that you're not scrubbing up above that point. And let's see. So we're going to go ahead, and I've already prepped the area. I've scrubbed 3 times, and I've applied alcohol. We're going to go ahead and take our catheter here, and we want to flush the catheter first before we go ahead and insert. So we're going to go ahead and take this side here and give it a little flush. And when we place this catheter, we want the bevel to be pointing upwards, just like when we're doing venipuncture or drawing blood. We want to make sure that our bevel here, it's kind of unclear, but you can kind of see the opening. You want to make sure that it's facing up, not down. So I have my bevel up, and I'm careful not to retouch the site that I've just decontaminated. We're going to start as low as you can possible. We're going to insert into the cephalic vein, which sits on the very top of their arm. And we see our flash coming through here. That means we are in, and we can go ahead and advance. We're going to take the stylet, one hand, and with one finger, we're going to advance the catheter there. Go ahead and hold there. Okay. We're going to go ahead and place our male adapter in. And wipe the area of blood if there's any that has dripped. First, we're going to start with our anchor tape, our long piece of tape here. We're going to anchor our catheter in. The next piece of tape has a V shape. That's going to go right around the catheter. And you want this tight, but not too tight. And we're going to go ahead and put our last piece, a little fishtail. We're going to go ahead and twist right around the top of the catheter like that. Right around the top of the catheter like that. I like to add one more extra piece of tape towards the back and possibly towards the front, just for security. And we'll go ahead and we'll add one more up top, just to make sure that that port's not touching the hair. There we go. And last but not least, we're going to go ahead and flush the catheter and make sure that we are in. And we are flushed. I'm not seeing any blowing or extravascular entry there. And that is in. And let me just get a close-up so you can see the final product here. Let's see, there we are. So you can see that the T-port is sitting on top of the tape, not the hair. And it wraps all the way around, right near the carpus. So that's the general site for your cephalic IV catheter, indwelling catheter. So now if we were going to place this pet on fluids, which this pet will be on fluids for the remainder of today, we actually want to place a T-port or a T-set. So we're going to go ahead and switch this out. For this purpose, we're going to go ahead and let me grab, there we are. So the T-port, you want to also make sure that you flush out as well. So we're going to go backwards. Sorry for the angling here. We have, pull this guy out. Let me grab some more flush so that we can replace. Okay, so here we have our T-port set. It's going to look like that. I'm going to go ahead and flush the T-port. We're going to enter right here. Give a little flush, and we're going to block that off. So going back, we're going to go ahead and remove the tape here, and I have tabbed it off so that it's friendly. And we can go ahead and take this male adapter out and switch it out for our T-port. And go ahead and rewrap this back around. Bring this on back. And continue our tape, and then we're going to tape the port that's going to connect to your fluid pump. Tape right about there. And then we'll bring our pump and have this a little closer. And you can see the end of my fluid line should fit to the bottom of this blue port here. And then we can go ahead and unclamp and turn our fluids on.